that's the wrong channel. What am I doing? My hands are cold. Come on, log into the right channel. So let's see how many people are here. Looks like we got 2 people that are watching is what it says. 2 people. That's what it's telling me. Oh, never mind. 80 people. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for being here. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, do everything you can in order to support the channel. Sign up for Margex if you want to. But let me get everything situated because right now monetization's not on, and a lot of other things are not on. So I'm super cold. I've been cold all day. Like I swear, my hands have been cold. I've been so, I don't know. What did I put? I put EFT. I put EFT again. I swear. Sometimes I'm typing fast. Thank you for saying that. ETF. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate it. Just make sure everything's good on Twitter as well. I put EFT over there. I can't change that. I apologize. I realize it's ETF on Twitter, but I can't, like I said, I can't change it. It won't let me change it on Twitter. It will let me change it on Rumble and YouTube and all the other places. But sometimes I just type fast and end up making a mistake. But thank you for for letting me know. Let me go ahead and go live over here. And change this. Why is this happening? Edit. Boom. You get what I'm saying, though. You know what I mean. Most people do. Yeah, I apologize for writing EFT. If people are watching on Twitter, again, I made a mistake by typing it and I can't go back now. We got 134 people that are here. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys want to sign up for Margex, it looks like my Margex is starting to look more and more green. Yes, I do have some things that are red, but it's looking more and more green on the day. So if you don't know what Margex is, it's a leverage trading platform that I've been, kind of leverage trading in and looking for more of a long-term play. I've been 5x leveraging, sometimes 15x leveraging on some things, and hopefully we can see these fly to way higher figures. Bitcoin 60,000 and all the other stuff. So XRP is pumping. It's definitely up. I won't say it's ridiculously pumping, but yeah. Do you think the ETF approval will trigger a bull run? I think the ETF approval will be bullish momentum. It's just whether people will make that move accordingly, right? Because we saw yesterday, that I think what had happened was it pulled up or pushed up to about $48,000 for Bitcoin. Other things started to make a move as well, but then everything really started to pull back, especially Bitcoin. I'm so cold down here, guys. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. All right. I needed to change my shirt to the XR Profit shirt. One, because I felt like that shirt was way too hot around the armpits. So couldn't deal with that. But XR Profit shirt is where it's at. If you guys want to pick up one of these, the link is in the description at somewhere. We have 194 people here. Make sure you hit the like button. It's 58 cents. How is it? How is it pumping? I mean, it made a little bit of a move because I was down quite a bit on this Margex play, and now it's getting kind of hot. See, I was up, or sorry, down a decent amount on this Margex play that we see here at the bottom of the screen. I am still down 11% or almost 12%, but I was down about 29% on that play. So yeah, I know it did end up making a move up. Let me turn off this heat. Like what's crazy is my body is hot, my hands are freezing. Like it's crazy. They're always freezing. Good morning, mate. It's the afternoon, almost evening for me. ETFs live on Fidelity since before noon. I did hear about that. I saw some images and conversations about the ETFs being live. I do have Fidelity, so let me go ahead and go into Fidelity because I haven't been in there in a while. I'm in Australia. Yeah, well, I didn't realize that, but I realized you weren't the same place I'm at if you're in the morning right now. After approval, pump or dump? What do you think? So honestly, I've been thinking when I went over my my update on Patreon, I talked about how I believe what happened yesterday will kind of take away from what we could see today. And I thought that yesterday, if we would have seen approval beforehand, right, and we would have seen that being true, and things did pump to push to another level, I believe that they would have had the ability to surpass the 50K mark. Today, it may be an instance to where you see a little bit of a resistance at some of those levels. So I see a pump coming, but it may be, a little bit, short-lived. I hope that it extends and the FOMO just gets ridiculous to where it does pump past. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing. How long to the approval? Right now, we don't know. I believe it's all the way up until like 5 o'clock, so we could be live for another two hours and 20 minutes. Sounds like a blood flow issue. Maybe that might be right. Can you put my hands down and just let the blood flow to my arms? Is that how that works? Because my arms are all always up. Can you give a top 5 quick list to put 1K each in before the approval? I mean, no, I can't really give a top 5 list to put money in before the approval. It's not saying, are you looking for a short-term gain within this? Because I think crypto is more of a long-term solution. As I look at all of these plays, you may see 30% up, 18% up, 59% up, 100% up, 40% up, 874% increase. And the reason why I'm, still holding those positions is because I see it as more of a long-term play. I see it, Bitcoin getting to a level of 50 or 60,000, $70,000 and so on and so forth. I see XRP getting to a level of $3-4 and all of that. So I don't have a prediction on what to have before the bull run, or before this approval, but I guess before the bull run, I look at a lot of plays. XRP is one of my major plays. CRO is a major play. Jasmine Coin is a major play for me. I have Solana. I have, trying to think, I have a lot of Grok as well. I like that position. I've always liked that position. XAI on Coinbase Wallet spiked 74,000%. That's amazing. There's no way that I'm going to be anywhere near that. If it's up 74,000%, then it can stay whatever percentage is at right now. But I'm not making a move into that. Do you believe XRP ETF? I do believe XRP will have an ETF. And again, that's just maybe the bias in me, or
and also Sierra donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Hey,
hi. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. You no longer hold Shiba? Yes, I do. It's in my account here. I hold 93 million, 93,500,000. Down a decent amount on it, but I still hold Shiba. It's just not as much as I was holding well before. I think I don't know when I sold a decent amount of that. We need a SHIB NFT. There's no way that you're gonna have that. I just followed you on X. Thank you for following. I appreciate it. Means a lot. We got 318 people here. If you can hit the like button, I would greatly appreciate it. Sorry, you didn't mention it. Glad you still believe. Yeah, I still believe in SHIB. I was actually looking at buying short term, but it started to move a little bit. So I was looking at Margex, and I was looking at SHIB earlier today. It was somewhere, yeah, earlier today when it was down here at like like 0.0000009. And I now it's at that level, but 9.5 or 9.4. So even though it still has a lot of upside and still can push a lot further, it's just it has risen so much in the day, especially while you're trading with margin. It's kind of tricky. So I don't hold any SHIB in this portfolio, but I honestly do want to hold more SHIB in this portfolio. So I'm not sure if I would buy right now. I kind of have to check my wallet to see if I'm going to buy any more. Now, again, this is a play to where I would put a smaller amount. So I would probably take some of the Solana that I have because I can leverage anything. So I'll probably take some of the Solana that I have. Scroll down here. And I'm going to leverage some SHIB. And I know it has bounced multiple times off of here, but I'm expecting this not to really come back too far. However, you never really know. And this is all a test for the long term. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of SHIB at like an 8x, or you know what? Yeah, let's do it at a 5x. We'll do it at a 5x. And I'll take the Solana that I do have. And instead of being able to trade with $22, I'm going to trade with $100. So it should be able to get me one. Well, I guess hopefully it does get me one SHIB, but it depends how far SHIB really moves. So let me go to a 10x here, which might be a little bit tricky there, but I'm gonna go to a 10x, and we're gonna go ahead and hit buy the market, and that means I'm gonna be trading. It's only 117. It means I still had some that was left over. Whatever. So I used $117 instead of using the 10x like I wanted to, which would have been a $200 worth trading SHIB and then seeing that flourish. But, whatever. We'll deal with that, whatever I do have there. But again, I have all these different positions that I'm holding over here. Some are more than others. And, some will have more of an impact than others. But again, that's my Margex portfolio. If you guys want to start trading with Margex, again, the link is in the chat. And you could trade with margin if you want to. Isolated margin, I recommend. Let's see where crypto is right now. And we'll also look up some news. Currently, crypto is up to a $1.73 trillion market cap. Bitcoin is up to $46,356. You're seeing Ethereum that has moved today, approaching the $2,500 mark. And you're seeing that the last 7 days, it's up by 12%. So things have definitely been going really, really well for Ethereum. If we look at Tether, why am I saying Tether? When we look at BNB, we're seeing that slightly down. That's good to see that starting to climb back up from where it was out of the hole that it was in. Solana approaching the $100 mark. XRP approaching the 58-cent mark, which is pretty good. That's really approaching the level that I invested over on Margex. And time for an Ethereum trade. Cardano sitting at 51 cents, almost 52. Avalanche, $35. Dogecoin slightly down. I want to see that skyrocket as well, get back up to like 10 cents or even way further than that. Internet Computer is up by 3.4%. Litecoin up by 3.4%. What's up the most? Wait, we're seeing something that's up 24%. What is that? Optimism is up by 24.18%. Wow, that has moved quite a bit. That's got to be one of the top movers within the day. Yeah, Optimism is the top mover. You're seeing Arbitrum that's up by 24%. Rocket Pool up by 22 or 23%. Blur has made a move as well. I invested in Blur in my Kraken portfolio. Matt, any news on a Jasmine lockup? No. Not any newer news than what I've already what I already have. I've done pretty good with Matic today using Margex. That's fantastic. Were you just doing short-term trades, or did you just buy in for maybe a little bit of a longer term hold? ETH traders, be mindful of that gas. That's true. How's the gas looking right now? Let's see. Is there any news on crypto currently? Nothing brand new. We're just waiting for that ETF approval. ETF approval. Because there's no like real-time data to tell me when the ETFs will be approved. Not optimal. What's not optimal? Deck. Somebody said approval happened. Where are you hearing that? Lunic is a scam? I don't think Terra Luna Classic is a scam. I don't agree with that. Hey Matt, what about your predictions for CRO? Again, $3 is my level that I want to see it at. I ask. No, Lunic is not a scam. I don't agree that. Yeah, you did ask a question. I just didn't see the question mark. Lunic is not a scam. Lunic has so much potential going forward. It's just whether the community really wants to support recovery versus just making themselves money. What about exchange failures due to ETF approval with fee wars? I'm so curious what someone like you has to say. What about exchange failures due to ETF approval? What do you mean exchange failures? What exchange failures? What about exchange failures due to ETF approval? Why would there be exchange failures if there's a ETF approval? Do you think the ETF would be approved? I do think the ETF will be approved, but again, that's just my opinion, and it's not saying that's 100% accurate or that it's truthful. It's just what I believe is the truth. Got my new 3070 rig up and running mining XRP. What is Jasmine's price prediction for 2020, Q4 2020, no, Q1 2024? So I'm hopeful to see a level of 2 cents or above. for Q1 of 2024. And then as you move into the rest of the year, we'll see more and more growth. But I'm hopeful to see about 2 cents, which would be a close to $1 billion market cap. It would be $1 billion market cap. Can you put a limit order on Fidelity already? So I wasn't putting a limit order on Fidelity. I was looking at Fidelity. I wasn't putting anything else on Fidelity there. I was just going to log in and I was going to go and look at it offline. It wasn't even going to be on the screen. I don't think that's right either. There we go. What is... Did they put what the ticker is right now? You got BTF. That's not right. Bitcoin ETF tracker. Fidelity. What did they put up as? Like, what is the ticker for the Bitcoin ETF for Fidelity? Spot Bitcoin ETF approvals, and the tickers go live on Bloomberg, Fidelity. But we don't think that those are going to be like approved though. Tickers on brokerages. Spot Bitcoin ETF. Spot Bitcoin ETF, including RMB, HODL, FBTC, and popping up on Fidelity's brokerage platform, Morgan Stanley's E-Trade platform, and Webull Global around noon, January 10th. With the option to create limit orders. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Do I have any free money? So it's on Fidelity brokerage platform, Morgan Stanley E-Trade platform, and Webull. Interesting that Webull is included in there. I'm reading they will start trading on Thursday. Yeah, from what I understand. Yeah, approval today, trade tomorrow. No, trade on Thursday. Today is... Wait, is today Wednesday? Today's not Wednesday, is it? What day is it? I know no days. It is Wednesday, yes. So trade approval today, trade tomorrow. Jeez, I'm all over the place. I I lose track of days because I don't. I'm always here. But sounds like approval to me. It does. Uh, totally out of the loop. I have no idea why my Chronos is now called POS chain. I don't know. Um, hey Matt, in Oscar Ramos's live, he showed the approval documents. I think on the SEC's website. All right, great for him. Yeah, today is Wednesday. But you're Gucci, bro. Yeah, I realized that. For some reason, just a few seconds ago, I thought it was Tuesday. All day, every day. That's what every day is. It's Thursday, Matt. It's not Thursday. Whoever sells their Bitcoin don't like their mama. What are you talking about? Um, Matt, hit me up. Let's chat. Wrap Luna has a big impact on Terra Classic. Yeah, I mean, I try to talk about Terra Luna Classic as much information as I have. I try and talk about all of it, but it's honestly it tires me out talking about Terra Luna Classic because of all of the drama, all of the issues, all of the people that go, "Hey, this is not going to happen. I don't believe this," and you're never going to see a dollar. You're never going to see a penny. We're not going to see burns. We don't need to see burns, and how burns will not create volume, and how all I care about, they're saying all I care about is making myself money when I purely only care about everybody else finding a way to make their investment turn into a larger investment, as well as the survival for the chain altogether. You know, when will we know if the Bitcoin ETF is approved? Once we have some news for it, we're going to try and keep searching for it. And if anybody else finds any detail about it, on Twitter or wherever, feel free to let me know in the chat and we will figure that out. And let's not go every 2 seconds saying, hey, the Bitcoin ETF is approved and we have no type of information for it. Nobody can send any chats or anything there. Or sorry, you could send chats, but you can't send links there. So I'm sure you'll have something thrown out by, the SEC. And maybe something duplicate something thrown out by like Watcher Guru. So I'll be watching Watcher's Guru because they're always on top of it. CBOE says spot Bitcoin ETFs will start trading tomorrow. Yeah, I saw that. It has to be approved first. I didn't see any approval. Justin, the following spot Bitcoin ETFs will start trading on CBOE tomorrow, pending the SEC approval. The Fidelity, ARK Investment, and so on and so forth. So they're usually on top of things for the ETFs here, and I'll make sure that we have detail there, and we'll go and refresh that from time to time. Again, guys, we have 400 people here. If you guys want to start, trading with Margex or something, feel free to check out the link in the description and in the chat, where you can start trading with Margex and trade with leverage, especially before the Bitcoin ETF approval or multiple approvals come out. And obviously that would be amazing for the long term. And as we see a ton of success, we're ready for this thing to explode, and doing it at a 5x leverage will be amazing. And that's what I'm trying to do with all these plays here, right? I have, some 5x leverages, some 10x leverages. That's up 120%. What position is this? This is Caspa. That's up 120% or $59 on the amount that I invested there. If I look at, let me scroll down here. I have Bitcoin down here that's up 900% as well. But yeah, some things, this is up by 41%. This is down by 36%, which is BNB. I know BNB took a little bit of a hit, or $10. Hey, dude, what's a decent play? What's a decent play? It depends how long you're trying to hold it. I like XRP. I like Jasmine Coin. I like Harvest Finance. I like Krill Coin. I did look at this other position that I talked about on Patreon, which is ALCX. I invested $300 to start, and I invested another $300. And honestly, if we do see lower prices, I will continue to invest more until I get to maybe like $1,000. But I think it has so much more upside from where it is right now. So, when is ETF approval? Sometime soon. We already have all the information pending ETF approval, but we're still waiting on that kind of like, hey, these ETFs have been approved. ETF applications have been approved. Matt, trades. What are you talking about? Any thoughts on Love Potion? It's like Smooth Love Potion and Spell. I haven't invested into them. I can't say that I have a ton of thoughts on them because I haven't invested. One, I haven't checked, and two, I haven't invested into the plays. Um, I might have looked into Spell Token maybe once or twice. Or do you believe they follow suit and drop fees? Who are you talking about?
Joe Rice donated $5 through Super Chat. When is ETF approved?
Again, thank you for that super chat. I honestly don't know the exact time when ETFs will be approved, but we're waiting to see. We're going minute by minute, updating from, Watchers Guru, updating from many different places to see if the ETF is approved. And I'm sure they're scouring the internet to make sure that they have the first tweet that's out there because, they'll get like millions of views and likes and stuff and attention and have people or have a decent payment for themselves from Twitter. Fidelity already have Bitcoin listed on their platform. So this is Bitcoin, not this is a different way of looking at it. So in order to get Bitcoin, they still have to sign up for the crypto side of things, right? They still have to, enable crypto trading, which a lot of people don't want to do. Now, there are some people that have done it, and Fidelity already has Bitcoin and Ethereum on their platform, but you also will have the availability for the ETF to where it may be a simpler look or a simpler feel to owning Bitcoin for traditionalists. That's how it goes. That's the reason why you would see that. That's the reason why it's more beneficial for traditionalists to do that. It's just easier from what they already know. There's not enough Bitcoin to have a spot Bitcoin investors. Investors will invest trillions into a spot Bitcoin ETF, and then they would crash Bitcoin and take all your money they made off of you and buy real Bitcoin. What? That doesn't make sense. So as they're buying this Bitcoin, the fund that they are investing into buys real Bitcoin. So it flows off of just Bitcoin and it will only own pure Bitcoin. So it's based off of if you're investing into it, like you're investing a certain amount of money into it, not owning a certain amount of Bitcoin, but you're investing in the fund. Whatever the fund is worth, that's what you will end up, getting out of it. So if it's a $25 fund, you're investing that much money in there, but it's only a portion of Bitcoin that you're buying. It's like buying partial of a certain amount. So when it's not buying Bitcoin outright, right? You're buying into basically the market of Bitcoin, if that makes sense. So it's like when you look into an ETF, like say my Robinhood account, if you look into, let's say SPHD, which is a high dividend, low volatility ETF, you scroll down here and you're going to look at what it is. What it includes is utility, real estate, healthcare, energy, all of those things. This is just going to be pure Bitcoin. That's all. Eventually, you'll see more ETFs that are including multiple positions, multiple cryptocurrencies. But that's basically what you do have there. So is it safe to pre-purchase smart contracts? I'm talking about coins that's go for sale before released. You're saying, is it safe to pre-purchase smart contracts? I'm talking about coins that go for sales before release. You're talking about like a pre-sale? Is that what you're mentioning? I mean, you want to know that things are safe, that they're legit. If you're talking about ICOs, if you're talking about initial coin offerings or pre-sales in it, I think it can be safe. It depends what you invest into. Anything could be risky, but you just have to make sure that you align things the right way so that it works in the investor's favor, and make sure that it does work in your favor, that you're protecting yourself in the end by joining that an initial coin offering, by investing into that pre-sale, if that's what you're getting at. Why does my underarm itch a lot? He's talking about ICOs. Yeah, I mean that's what I would say. It can be safe and it can be risky. Depends what you invest into. There's a few out there. Like there's an ICO Cali chain that I thought looked pretty interesting. It's just nothing like Ryan XRP says, nothing is 100% safe. It's not. DeFi coins will only be affected by whatever network they're on. So it's on Ethereum or it's on Sol or even AVAX, and then will go down. Then the price of those coins go down.
John donated $4.99 through Super Chat. Is it safe to pre-purchase smart contracts? I'm talking about coins that go for sales before released.
Again, I answered that. I don't know why the text to speech is just so late. I've been trying to figure that out for like 2 weeks, a month actually at this point, and it just hasn't been working. All of these ticker symbols are the only ticker symbols that I can find. I couldn't find Fidelity's. What is Fidelity's ticker symbol again? FBTC? Let's see. Do I have these positions? Let's look at it. FBTC. No, that's all I see is FBTCX, which is Advisory Biotechnology Fund. That's not right. BTCW. BTCW. Wisdom Tree Bitcoin ETF. I see that one. What's going to be like, this is the thing, is that all these ETFs going live, it's like, what's going to be the consistent mover, right? What's going to be the one that's, or all of them going to be as consistent as you think? What do you think is going to be the right one to be a part of? Obviously, it depends on the fee, right? Depends on the fee of holding those ETFs. So if I go into HOLD or HODL, which is Van Eck Bitcoin Trust ETF. Let's see. Ratings, detailed quotes. They didn't publish anything there. How's it performing? It's not released yet, so maybe Fidelity doesn't, or maybe they just haven't like fully listed it yet. I haven't heard anything about it. Will the SEC approve crypto today? Approve crypto today, knowing their track record? I highly doubt it. I mean, maybe they'll surprise us. I think they'll definitely surprise us. I thought that the information yesterday was just something that was released too early. You know, that's what I thought. Looks like ADA is moving. I need Grok to move, because if Grok moves, then I can easily get that back to where it's supposed to be, get the certain amount back to where it's supposed to be. But Grok is not. I don't think it's moving. I mean, it's up 4%. Hold up, it's up 5%. Might be seeing a little bit of move here. Uh-oh. And it's up to 53. That's where Grok stands. It's up to 53, $7 million worth of volume. I currently have 1 million of this position, so I'm excited for that one. Fidelity likely just pushed for the approval so they could collect money from trading volume. On the most bullish day of Bitcoin history, it's dumping. What are you talking about? So it ended up decreasing, and Bitcoin is, it is kind of falling right now. Let's check the chart. So yeah, it is kind of falling right now. We're seeing it kind of fall down from the 46.6 level, and now it's dipping a little bit. That's
John
not looking
donated
good.
$4.99 through Super Chat. I pre-purchased Pandoshi and Moyars. Just hoping I made a good buy. $500 each.
Pandoshi and Molar. What are those? Let me go ahead and check those out. I'm not going to say whether it's a good buy or a bad buy. You said you pre-purchased those. Okay, so those are ICOs. Is that what you're getting at? Let me refresh some things just to see this. So you said those are ICOs, Pandoshi and Molars. I don't see anything from the SEC, and I don't believe I see anything from Watch Your Guru, which I expect to see something out of either one of those. Again, haven't seen anything. So let's see, Pandoshi. What did they do? Are they just for shits and giggles? Is that what that's for? Pantoshi token gaining more attention in 2024. There's a platform, proof of stake. Yeah, I'll have to look into that a little bit more. Because right now you can go to the Pandoshi pre-sale if you wanted to, but I don't really have the time to look into both of those. But I do appreciate the super chat, though. I really, really do. We'll have to take some time to look at them. Like, what did you see in them that made you want to make that move? Was it just because it's brand new, or was there something else that was also included in that decision? Hodl, wait, oh sorry, HODL wants to be converted to a spot ETF and no longer be a trust. GBTC wants to do the same thing. Got you. Coinbase is going to be the custodian for the big Bitcoin ETF. I did say they had a tweet that was out there. How you buy Grok? So I bought it on Uniswap. You can also buy it on Bitmart. But yeah, I bought it there. I don't think you can buy it on Uphold. I don't think Uphold allows you to buy it. No, you don't have the ability to buy it on Uphold. But you can buy it on Uniswap, and you can buy it on Bitmart if you're in the U.S. If you're in other countries, then you probably could buy it on other platforms as well. Matt, question: what does the acronym ETF stand for? Exchange Traded Fund. There's no symbol yet for Fidelity. Somebody else said it. Exchange Traded Fund. Yes, Exchange Traded Fund. SHIB to a dollar. I had a dream. I was messing with. Okay. Great. What crypto made you the most money? Terra Luna Classic, probably. If we're talking about realized gains, it would be Harvest Farm, which made me 9,000. But Terra Luna Classic may be the most by percentage. As it got up to the highest point, it was a 30,000%, or sorry, 70,000% gain. I made $30,000 off of it, but I only took 4,800 profit and left the rest in there. Technically, I took 6,000 profit, but then added more back in as it hit a lower point, so that I could, have more. But that was my biggest play is Harvest Farm. I made $9,000. I also made about 5,000 from Gitcoin, And Gitcoin did start heavily diluting their position, so I had to get out of that position. So total that I ended up making, because I did take out my initial investment plus profit out of that. So technically, I only made about $3,000 from that because it did come down and started to really dive down. And now I think it has moved a little bit more in the positive direction, but I took a little profit at that point. Hey, Matt, have you seen Dragon Coin Soul? Dragon, the Soul Network on Jupiter. And so it's it's a Solana network position. No, I haven't seen it. Uh, where can we buy an XRP Profit sweater? So this is a T-shirt. If you go down to my store, you'll be able to find an XR Profits T-shirt or sweater, hoodie that's in my Profits Apparel store.
John donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Can you please go over dollar Jesus coin soon? Bullish.
Yeah, some people actually wanted me to go. Thank you for the super chat. First of all, it's your third super chat. I appreciate it. Um, but yeah, some people wanted me to go over Jesus coin. I didn't I didn't end up making that move or going over it. No real rhyme or reason. I just haven't made a video about it. So I can always go over like what are my thoughts about it if it has no type of use. There's Jesus coin. Which Jesus coin is it? Is it ranked 561st? 561? Currently a 40, I would imagine it's a $40 million market cap. So it doesn't like I would have any type of impact. Is this the Jesus coin that we're talking about? Markets are pumping and dumping, liquidating people fast. I would imagine so. Yeah, I don't want I don't want to be liquidated, but I have a lot that's sitting over in Margex that could honestly be liquidated. What about Jitto? I've talked about Jitto, especially on my Patreon. I was looking at a newer position that has its own blockchain on that was just listed on CoinMarketCap. It's pretty interesting to see. It's only trading on Bitmart, but there's some like kind of red flags with it. But anyways, if this is Jesus coin is ascending to the heavens, this position is down by 6%. You're seeing it at a $41 million market cap with $1 million worth of volume. I would say the thing that does worry me, I always get stuck with dilution, and I do not like being heavily diluted within a position. You only see 19% of the supply that's out there out of the max supply of 770 trillion coins. So it's definitely at a higher side when it comes to those coins. If I go into the contract to look up some things, you're seeing 14 or 15,000 holders within it. A lot of transfers that are going in it as well. I want to see the larger holders. It looks like 79% is held in this contract address. For some reason, whatever they use it for, however they release it, it's still going to create dilution overall. So it's not something that I would be excited to hold based on that amount of dilution. Now, again, you could see a schedule where they're only going to release 1% per year, which honestly could open your eyes to further and further opportunities. This doesn't look like something that has any type of major, you know, reason to what it is. So Jesus coin cryptocurrency is created to encourage generosity, faster community, and transform charitable giving. The goal: do good, give more. Jesus coin was created to be an anti-meme coin, a protest against all the scams, rug pulls, and dishonest crypto projects that pioneer decentralization and faith-based ecosystems. I don't know about that, man. It seems like with all of the dilution in it, it's just creating another level to add more at a certain price and be able to profit off of that. No offense. I'm not going to say that this is horrible or anything, but and it's been moving. It's up by 53% in the last 7 days. In a month, it's down by 19% though, and in the last year, it's up by 15,000%. I mean, you could have gained a lot from this last half a year, and grow up to a level of 50,000, 60%. It could have even been a lot more right there, meaning that you could have made a lot more money. But I don't know, $40 million market cap, that's phenomenal. But again, there's some questions. Sounds legit, Matt. I mean, where to buy Jesus coin? I mean, you can buy it wherever you want. Uh, I don't know where the different places to buy it, but it looked like there was only a couple of markets. Guys, we have 452 people here. Make sure you hit the like button and hit that subscribe button. Hey Matt, what do you think the Ripple buyback will mean for the price in the short term? So in the short term, I don't know if that necessarily even has a factor. If there is going to be some sort of a buyback, like Fed buyback, again, this is not 100% confirmed that we're going to see a Fed buyback. It's, depending on if we're going to see this as the world currency. If we're going to be using this through our banking institutions, our banking systems, then it makes sense that the Fed does hold a massive amount in order to fund what they need to fund. And depending on what the value is and what they're holding, because they couldn't print anymore, they couldn't add anymore. It would just be dependent on what they do have in the max supply. But I believe in order for it to be that,
KNG donated £1.99 through Super Chat. Hi Matt, what do you think of DeSo coin?
okay, give me a second. Thank you for that super chat. But for the Fed to take over, this coin, I feel like I'm like really upright here, just sitting like this. For the Fed to take over XRP, you'll need to see all the supply that's introduced, because no way they're going to be like, all right, well, we allow Ripple to release billions upon billions of coins, or billions of coins per month, 1 billion coins per month. No way they're going to let them do that. So there has to be some sort of middle ground to where the SEC goes, you need to burn all your escrow, because we're not going to allow you to do that. But we will support XRP as the main currency for the world, right? It's fast, it's easy, it's secure, and all of these things. But in order for that to be that, Ripple is not going to be the distributor of XRP. It would either have to all transfer over to the Fed, which you don't want that to happen, because then nobody trusts the Fed at all, or it would have to be burned off completely, and then Ripple wouldn't offer any more XRP, which would be great, honestly, for us, because then we wouldn't see that max dilution. But it's not confirmed that that would happen. So what I think of DeSo coin, DeSo, what is or DeSo, decentralized social, is that what that is? I don't think I've ever looked into this, but it's currently sitting at a $385 million market cap with $3 million worth of volume. Definitely not a lot of volume for the amount of the market cap that it has. You do see a lack of dilution within it. So you have 82% of the supply that's out there, with 10 billion, almost 11 billion total, 11 million total coins. If we look at the history and where this has been, sorry, my eyes being weird. If we look at the history and where this has been, the last 7 days, it's up 31%. The last month, it's up 114%. The last year, it's up 449%.
Cardano Review donated $2 through Super Chat. Thoughts on Cardano meme coins? Seems like they riz.
If we look at, decentralized social, where it currently stands, it was at a much higher price. I don't know if it factored in dilution, and it looks like, I wouldn't say that it did. Because currently you can see this at a $180 price point. And let's go here. What date was this? Because I always like to look at this to basically get a sense for what it is. So it's at a $887 million market cap. And, that was on the date of the let's just say it's the 30th, the 29th. So we're looking for the 29th. Which would be right here. Nope. Right here. So it looks like there was some dilution that went into it. It was sitting at that was a $99 price point. But now where you're seeing it, you're looking at a 400. Yeah, that seems about right. right? So it wasn't really much dilution from that point, but there may have been dilution before that. But the point is that you have a lot of upside to it, but not a crazy amount because this doesn't really have a ton of history. So I can't really say like what type of potential this has. Obviously, you want to be able to get into the details behind what it is and all of that, but it is offered on an S tier exchange. It has 9 other exchanges that it's offered on as well, which honestly is not a lot. So you would need to see a little bit more there. But yeah, I mean, as you get into kind of what it is, you need to see that level of popularity come up because for the market cap and that low popularity doesn't really sit well. Where was that? Thoughts on Cardano meme coins? I think meme coins will be big no matter what network you're actually on. Whether you're talking about Solana, Cardano, Ethereum, doesn't matter what it is, you're going to see meme coins that take over in certain sectors. It's just whatever. It's going to be kind of the battle of the meme coins. And you're going to have certain meme coins on certain networks that really thrive. And you have 2 that I believe will be big, at least actually 3 that will be big under Ethereum, right? Where you have Shiba Inu that will still be big. You have Grok that will be huge, I believe. And then you have Pepe that's already big as well. So I know that you're going to see those that really run if you're talking about big meme coins. And then you have Dogecoin, which has its own chain. You're going to see that you have Bonk that's on the Solana chain, Snek that's on Cardano, and others that are going to end up taking over as kind of the leaders of that chain's meme coin. So I mean, I don't know whether I say like, oh, they're going to be the best thing ever, but when you see Cardano run, you'll see those meme coins run as well. I'm getting frustrated with Shiba lack of momentum. I've been buying Shiba since May 2021, and I think I'm more frustrated with the dev team lies and lack of promises or promised burns. I agree with you. If we would have seen these burns from where we started, if we would have seen the support for these burns from where we started, 1, we would have seen a lot more burns. 2, we would have seen a higher price. And 3, they would have seen a lot more support for their positions that they are creating, for their things that they're creating. But the fact that they are not following through with these promises and being kind of money hungry is the reason why that people aren't really supporting it as much, supporting what they have as much. We still support Shiba Inu to the largest extent. We put out a video and we get a decent amount of views. We talk about it on Twitter, on X, and we get a lot of likes and a lot of viewership and attention because people care about Shiba Inu, but what they don't care about is anything that's created around this ecosystem, which is Bone or anything, unless it has some sort of impact for SHIB. So I've been telling them since the beginning, like, look, you need to impact SHIB with everything that you're doing. If you don't, they're not going to support you. That's just clear as day. Ripple 11 billion buyback. Maybe I'm removed from information. Ripple 11 billion buyback. Crypto payment firm Ripple is planning to buy back $285 million worth of its shares from early investors. A move that will value the company at $11.3 billion, according to a company spokesperson. If they buy back and burn, and then also have the escrow that's burned, that would be crazy. I don't know, but that won't be the case. But when did this come out? Let's see where this article came out at. So this is from The Block, which I don't know if I like them because they're the ones that released a lot of that information around the Bitcoin ETF, being denied or all Bitcoin ETFs being denied. But Ripple initiates. Let me see. Let me go ahead and refresh some things over here. I don't know why this is coming up like that. Let me go ahead and refresh some of these things over here. See what's going on there. We got about 30 minutes till we hit 4 o'clock. Nothing on the SEC side and probably nothing on Watcher Guru as well. No, nothing really. That's from an hour ago. So, anyways, Ripple initiates 285 million share buyback that values the company at $11 billion. Ripple purchased the 285 million in shares owned by early investors will value the company at $11.3 billion. The company's CEO said Ripple holds more than $1 billion in cash and over $25 billion in digital assets, mostly XRP coins, on its balance sheet, according to Reuters. Crypto payments firm Ripple is planning to buy back $285 million worth of its shares from early investors, a move that would value the company at $11.3 billion. Early investors would only be able to sell as much as 6% of their holdings, according to Reuters, which cited anonymous sources and first reported the news. Ripple plans to spend $500 million to cover the cost of converting restricted stock units into shares and taxes, Reuters also reported. Ripple, so this is not XRP. Ripple's well known for use of the XRP digital token is privately owned. Company CEO Brad Garlinghouse said plans on more buybacks to provide liquidity for investors, but does not plan to bring Ripple public in the U.S. given regulatory uncertainty, according to the report. Interesting. I was going to say they're not public in the U.S., so what does that really mean? So this is not XRP. This is Ripple shares. So it's not something. Well, while it will have some sort of an effect, I don't think it will have a major effect on XRP itself. Fine. Not financial advice. Sell all your bags, then I'll come buy them up. A new financial system that will pick what they need out of crypto and kick the rest, or kick out the rest. SHIB can never reach 1 cent. It's impossible. It would be worth more than the assets on Earth combined. It would take 390 years to burn to reach 1 cent. I mean, it wouldn't if you saw the millions of dollars that were flowing through Shiba Inu get taxed in some sort of way. If you saw the Shiboshis that we had and the transfer back and forth, the metaverse lands, which people would have supported a lot more, the use of the metaverse, Shib Eternity, Shibarium have a higher rate. Because you see millions of dollars, you could see Shibarium have a higher rate, which it already has a decent rate now. You can also see Wellies and John Richmond with their sale of NFTs, as well as the business model. You could see that have an effect. But yeah, I think it definitely is more on the impossible side, but it's not completely impossible. It has maybe a 0.1% chance to ever have that happen, and it gets better and better as you see more burns that are happening. That would be my opinion. So we're just waiting on whenever this. What do you think of VVS Finance? I mean, I'm a big fan of Kronos Chain, but there's certain plays on there. VVS Finance, Tectonic offer a lot of dilution within the position, but other than that, they seem like something that has popularity. Sort of. One doesn't really have that much popularity, which would be, I believe, Tectonic, that had like the last time I checked, it was like $100,000 in volume, which is basically nothing. Well, a dreamer does dream every other day. I dream every day. Oscar is a Kronos. He? What? Yeah, but he only believes it's going to get to $1. Message will be released at the close of trading day. So 4 o'clock, 4:30. What time does the trading day close? I don't even know anymore. 4. I think it's, yes, I'm pretty sure. What time is the approval? Well, we're hoping somewhere between 4 and 5. Hoping somewhere in between 4 and 5. Make sure you guys hit that like button. We have 419 people here, and we have 259 likes. So make sure you hit that like button. Again, if you guys want to start trading with Margex, feel free to trade with Margex. I've been trading with them for a while. It's probably been, I don't know, about 2 months at this point. And I've been having some success. I want to have a lot more success. I don't want to see a downturn in the market. I want to see things absolutely skyrocket. But, you know, you never really know where things are going to be at. Some people say, some sources say as late as 6 p.m. That would suck because I'm tired. I have these hot chips. Have you had these? Has anybody had these? They are the flaming hot fries. These things are not good for you, but they are hot and they are delicious. I don't know if anybody has had these, but I have 2 bags of these in the pantry. These are great. Update, CBOE is currently withdrawing the S1 acceleration, presumably because the SEC has not yet given official approval. Got you. So for every billion, except for every billion SHIB burn, we would have to waste 10 million. Uh, I wouldn't trust anything that any type of math that comes over there. Um, all all that means is Ripple is buying more stocks of themselves. They know when the stock goes up because they because the new financial system, the value of their company goes up. Hot meme coins you invested in? Any hot meme coins? I'm invested in Grok. My hottest meme coin that I like is Grok. Um, I'm really bullish on that position. Currently have, let me go ahead and go back here and I'll go into MetaMask and bring up my a portfolio image, the expanded view of MetaMask. And I will go into Grok, which currently is valued at $5,302.94. I'm very bullish on this position. I want to see it get to a level of 3 cents, and then I will take out 400,000, which I will keep 600,000 in there. But I believe it can go a lot further than that. I just want to protect my initial investment and also replace my initial investment, put it somewhere approved. Has it been? I know Watcher Guru will be right on top of it. Where are we seeing this? Oops. Is this true? Where is the information coming? Because sometimes I click on the image. Yes, you see BlackRock. Where did this come from? 2 minutes ago. Where's the detail? Ban Fire King. They said the announcement not until after the market closes today. That's a fact. I mean, you're seeing everybody that's saying that in the last minute. Breaking on the CBOE website, the 8 Bitcoin spot ETFs are now listed under the new listing new listings and will start to trade tomorrow. It's happening. So it seems like things have been approved. It seems like we're seeing an approval right now. Spot Bitcoin ETF, breaking CBOE website. Okay. So I would assume so. So I'm just going to copy this and just put that out there. Hopefully that's the case. I mean, if I'm putting this out here, it better be, I'm seeing nothing but things that say that. I just don't see any links right now. Approved by the SEC. Emotional roller coaster. Are we seeing the markets run or make any type of moves right now? Are things increasing? Let's look at Bitcoin closer. So we're seeing Shiba Inu that's making a move. Let's look at BTC to see if that's starting to rise. We are seeing a little bit of positivity, but it's just not well known that we're seeing the approval. Watcher Guru just said yes. Breaking news: the SEC approved a first spot Bitcoin ETF. That was 1 minute ago, and that's 26,000 views on it. But I need a link. Like, I want a link to something. Like, I want to be able to read something. Dick move the SEC if everyone approved it, but they refused to say anything. Did the SEC not say anything? Let's go back here and let's go to, well, let's refresh that and let's duplicate this, and we'll go back here, and then we'll go back to Securities and Exchange Commission and see if they've said anything. Refresh. Yeah, they're not saying anything here. Maybe, yeah, maybe they just don't want to say anything. But we're seeing a lot of things here. The SEC has officially approved all Bitcoin spot ETFs. The approval list is, you see everything that is approved. So they approved every single one. You don't even need the deadline for March. It's not approved until it's approved, guys. I mean, I don't know. 4 p.m. Eastern for announcement. So we're gonna wait for the announcement to say that they're approved. But right now we're feeling like they are approved based on all of this information. Is that what we're leaning towards? Because I mean, Watcher Guru is coming out with some information there. But we're not seeing Bitcoin that's making any type of a move. We're seeing things that are kind of more on the downside. Things are falling down to 45. Is it a sell the news type of an event? It looks like it might be. Looks like we're seeing some major hits that are being taken right now. You have approved the time. You have approved the time of the approval. What? It's Christmas again, except what's in the box, Grandma? Cash or socks? Looks like we might have gotten socks. Check the link. What link? There's a link under Watcher Guru's thing. For real this time, or I'll eat my shoe live on stream. What are you talking about, man? Let him cook. I don't see any links. It's approved. No, chill. Wait. Look at Ramos. That's funny. This guy is never wrong. What are you talking about? You're wrong. Everybody's wrong at times. You need the SEC to say okay. Basically, well, apparently you get the SEC to say okay, and it's wrong, and it's a hacker. Price is going up now. Is it? Let's check it out. So it's starting to rise, but it's definitely still only hitting certain walls. Let's check over on CoinMarketCap. Currently at 45.7, 45.8. We are seeing Ethereum that's running. That's up by 10% on the day. Which grok to buy? I see two. So I buy this grok, which is sitting at 7 million in volume. The market cap is not showing. It's showing as zero. It's listed as 2,315, which honestly it should be at the fully diluted market cap of $36 million. That's the grok that I bought. But again, you can buy whatever grok you feel is right. Gary going on a tantrum if he has to go live and approve it. He is going to have to do that. Fox said SEC won't release an official announcement until after market closes 4 p.m. Okay. So, I mean, they released an announcement yesterday. It wasn't right. This was the worst announcement on earth. Well, yeah, I mean, you see a lot of other people that are talking about it, and then you see the SEC say that they're going to approve it or talk about it at 4 o'clock. But this is big, though. It's honestly big. I wish that these ETFs would pay me a dividend, because then I would buy a lot more of it over on Fidelity. But I don't believe they're going to pay me a dividend. Or not Fidelity, on Robinhood, but they don't even offer it on Robinhood. Would you buy Bitcoin ETF? I most likely will. I'm going to put it in my Roth IRA over on Fidelity. So yes, I'm going to buy a little bit of it, and I'll probably buy more as time goes on. I want to see what's the price starting at. It's not starting at a Bitcoin prices. It's probably at like $25. That's typically where you see ETFs start. That or 50. They have the picture of the SEC from that stated it got approved. Oh, the picture from the SEC's announcement. Is that what you're saying? Because they were probably set to make that announcement today, and it was all just a lie. Maybe Satoshi Sama is Gary Gensler. Maybe you're right. It's it's not been approved yet. It's not official unless the SEC says something. This announcement is going better than when Elon threw a bowling ball through the window of a Tesla on stage. I don't know if it's going better. I might be a little bit worse. That was pretty bad. It was a paper from the SEC approved now 5 minutes ago. Yeah, I mean that's what I saw. Is I saw some people that were saying this, where you have I don't even know what their followers look like. The SEC has officially approved all Bitcoin spot ETFs. The approval listed. You're seeing all the different ETFs there. They said Bitcoin ETFs are approved. I did see that. Yes, yes, it's a real, guys. Again, we're not really seeing Bitcoin that's moving much. We're seeing the prices that are kind of falling right now. But then once we have the SEC's announcement, do you think that's going to skyrocket? And that's in like 4 minutes. You know what? I gotta watch this video, so let me go ahead. I'm gonna watch the video later. But I hate when YouTube does that. They recommend videos to me that I want to watch, and I don't want to watch them right now. I got things to do, but I can't think about other things when I know that that video is there. You know, I hate that. What was I gonna do? The BTC ETF approval. Live. So yeah, we're seeing this Bitcoin ETF approval. Click watch and then back off it, and then I'll be and then I'll be watch in your watch history. So yeah, I just have it up. That's true. I do that all the time, but sometimes I end up, you know, just missing it. The SEC website is down. Here's a screenshot naming all Bitcoin ETF applications. I can't see that thing for the life of me. I can't see a damn thing there. But I believe that that's the case. Let's just go with that. I can't see anything on that screen because it's so far away. But I'll agree, right? That that's the case. Again, we're not going to see any official statement until 4 o'clock from the SEC, right? When we understand. And now we're seeing different statements out here that are talking about the Bitcoin ETF, the spot ETF that is approved. Let me refresh this and let's see what other people are saying. Gary Gensler, breaking. SEC have officially approved the first Bitcoin spot ETF. Ultra bullish. Yes, isn't everybody? I'm bullish. Everybody's bullish. Breaking, the SEC has approved the Bitcoin spot ETF. Everyone's breaking news because everything is breaking. Breaking. Just so many different. Everybody's breaking news here. Overload on the website. If it's not approved yet, the article has been deleted. It's not approved yet. The article has been deleted. I also saw Shiba Inu ETF approved Shiba Inu to $100. What are you talking about? Overload on the website. Yes, that's exactly what we're seeing. Going up. Is everything going up? Because it wasn't. Okay, here we go. We see Bitcoin that's finally making a move. Here we go. We're up to 46,000. Where are we at on CoinMarketCap? Because it always is different. CoinMarketCap shows 46.2. So we're approaching the level of break even at some point. But for Margex, it's showing 46 flat, a little bit behind the curve. If we go and look at all of the different positions, if we look at all my positions here, majority of the positions are green. Besides this BNB buy, I mean, it hasn't really moved too much because the current price is at 285 or 295. We're seeing that Dogecoin keeps going back and forth, but a lot of these positions that I hold here are green, especially Bitcoin at 822%. That's good to see. Yeah, if you guys want to start trading on Margex, make sure you guys use my link in the chat. You can start trading with leverage. I trade with about 5x to 10x leverage sometimes, except Bitcoin. I traded with 99x leverage, and maybe was a little bit lucky there, but 99x leverage. Is it approved or not? It looks like it has been approved, but we don't have an official statement. So I don't know what an official statement means because we had an official statement before, and that official statement was retracted because it wasn't real. But it is 100% real from what I see and the different things that I'm seeing across Twitter everywhere. Bitcoin spot ETF was approved by one provider. I was in Oscar Ramos's live. He got the document and tried uh, entering the page, but the page didn't work, and he thought someone tested it, and someone. Okay, that's great to know. Official statement, clown, Gary. I already bought, or I bought already. You bought what already? It's on Webull, I think. I know it's going to be available on Webull, but it shouldn't be available to trade today. It should be available to trade tomorrow. So you shouldn't have been able to buy right now. So many people trying to read web document that is jamming the site up. Sorry to get off subject, but what's your opinion on Flux? You're way off subject here. I really don't have a major opinion on Flux. I'll have to address that at a later note. Not right now. That is completely off topic. Because the topic is the Bitcoin ETF, and we're not just going to completely change over. Gary has been hacked. Bitcoin to the moon. Let's see where Bitcoin is currently and what's happening with it. So it's starting to fall down. Seeing Bitcoin at 45.7 again, but maybe bouncing off of the 15 moving average, possibly. Looks like it is bouncing right off that 15 moving average. Let's see if it could break way through that and start skyrocketing it up. Again, it's still, if you're looking at the day, it's still down more than 1%. So no type of major movement right now. Maybe when we see whatever that official announcement is, if it's like a live, or if it's live, or if it's like a tweet, I don't know. I think people are just or worry until new is 100 confirmed, or until it's 100% confirmed of yesterday, until people are starting to make this trade. Maybe that's the case. Can you confirm you saw what I saw? For what? It is trading live on Webull right now. It's trading live on Webull right now. So if I go over to Webull and I look up which one is trading what live. HODL. Which one is trading live on Webull? At least 11 spot ETFs have been confirmed, 100% true as of right now. Webull has a few ETFs on it. ARC B. So it doesn't look like it's trading live. Is that the one you're talking about is trading live, or you mean that it's here? It's probably just here, but you don't see any volume going through it. Because it's not live yet. ARC B is not trading on Webull at all. Yeah, it's not trading right now. From as far as I know. I mean, I just checked. So no. Let's see if we could see Bitcoin that starts to run. Right now, it's not really running. Trading goes live tomorrow. Can we get, oh yeah? No, not for me. The ETFs are as follows. BTCW. Okay, yeah, I know all of the different ETFs. I don't know which one I will invest into. But I mean, I'm invested, well, sort of, directly in the Bitcoin, but not a lot of it. Did the ETFs get approved then, or are we waiting still? The ETFs are approved. I think what most people are just waiting for is an official statement to say that it's 100% true that this has happened, right? Rough years to get here. Yeah, I mean, we're still not done. Anyone jump on Karate Combat? Such a anticlimactic situation. I would agree. Solana is where the money is at. I don't disagree in where Solana is or where the money is. I like Solana. I don't have a lot of it. I only have 10. But yeah, I think you're right. Matt, this approval could wipe away the inflation and the interest hikes. Why? Why do you say that this approval could wipe away the inflation and the interest hikes? The SEC approved ETFs. Matt, are you aware of uh, the Big Copa lawsuit, January 15th? No. What does that entail? ETH is exploding. ETH definitely was exploding. We're seeing Bitcoin that's back up to the 46 level, which is great to see. ETH is up to 2,500. That's fantastic to see. ETH is up to 2,500. We're seeing Bitcoin that's kind of resisting at this level. Let's go ahead and look at ETH really quick. We'll go back to Bitcoin. If we look at ETH, yeah, it absolutely is making a huge move, approaching the 2,500 level. And I know a lot of people are hype about what's going on there. Starting to retrace a little bit though. See if I can continue. Some of my positions are looking pretty positive. Dogecoin, ADA, comp is looking positive. These are up $12, $13, $5, $70 for my ADA position, up 73%, up 79% for my comp position, up 125% for this position. Still down on my XRP as well as my AVAX, but I'm up a lot on these plays. And the reason why I'm up so much is because I'm trading with leverage, trading with 5x leverage, 15x leverage, 10x leverage on some of these, where my full liquidation price is a lot lower than where it is. Like Solana, I don't believe it's going to get down to 77, but you never really know. But $77, $28 for AVAX and all of that. If you guys want to start trading with Margex, I think it's a fantastic platform. Feel free to start trading with Margex. It is a great platform where you can trade with 15x, 8x, 5x, whatever, within your positions. And whatever you're investing in, like Sol, I can leverage Sol and trade ETH, but then collect Sol in the end, which is pretty cool. So, yeah, go ahead and check out Margex if you guys are interested. CRO X profile. I'll also confirm that it is approved. So that's a good thing. If CRO is approving that, let's check. Like you're talking about Chronos X profile, or are you talking about crypto.com? Crypto.com. Bitcoin ETF is approved. It's been a long time coming, and yet we're still so early. Yes, we are. Nice graphics there. I like those graphics. ETFs just got approved. I do see that. They are approved. Is it worth it to give to give up XRP for Arbitrum? I mean, if you want to, I'm not going to tell anybody to not invest into any play. I'm not going to tell anybody to invest in any play. You make the decision that's best for you. I'll tell you what I'm doing in most situations, but you make the moves based on how you feel your strategy should go. I'm not going to dictate anything that you should go. I'm not going to influence anything, any decision that you make. Hopefully, what I can do is just help you develop maybe a little bit of a strategy, but I'm not going to tell you guys what to buy and when to buy it. XRP, my big bag. Yeah, I'm going to continue to buy more XRP. More and more XRP, I'm going to continue to buy. Will the ETFs affect the altcoins? Eventually, you'll see a trickle-down effect. Yes, I do believe that will be the case. We are seeing Ethereum that's back up to 2,500. It's definitely flying, definitely making some moves. And if we go and let's look at Bitcoin. So Bitcoin's kind of looking a little bit flat. Let's hopefully see that pick up. Terra is at least 10% up now. Terra Luna Classic is up 10%. That's fantastic. Not as much as it was before, but still. Let's see. Kerrigan's are expected to make an official announcement live in 15 to 30 minutes. Okay, well, hopefully that's going to make it pump. I'm here. We're ready to go. We got 659 people here. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Also, if you guys want to sign up for my Patreon, feel free to do so. I offer, a lot of things over there. Let me go to my public page. I offer a couple of things over there where we go through different positions. I go through market updates. I went through a market update this morning to talk about what was going on in the market, a market update the day before that. We also have different collections on if you guys are interested in leverage trading. We have leverage trading here, leverage trading 101. We'll go through a lot of different stuff.
John donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Do you feel like Grok will hit 0.3 this year?
So I'll answer that in a couple of seconds. But yeah, definitely go ahead and check out the Patreon, as well as if you guys want to trade on Margex. Do I believe that Grok, this position that I hold, 1 million Grok, do I believe that it will hit 3 cents? I believe it will hit 3 cents early this year. I don't think it will take a long time to hit 3 cents. It's already been there. If we go and look at the position for Grok and where this has been in the last 2 months, because it's only been live for 2 months, we talk about how far this has gone. So it went from a level of like 2 cents all the way down to the level where we currently close to where we are, and then increasing all the way back up to 3 cents, and then decreasing down, really resisting from it as you saw the Twitter account get pulled. But you still see the popularity on Twitter. And then once you see that come back, I feel like Grok is going to skyrocket, definitely get to 3 cents and probably surpass 3 cents. And I'm going to take my initial investment at that point while still having the rest invested into that position. And if we could see more of an upside to where it completely surpasses that, like I wake up in the morning and it's at 5 cents, then that'll be freaking fantastic. And I'll take a little bit less Grok. But either way, I'm taking about $12,000 worth. And at that point, and then we'll see the rest live on, which is probably like 600, 700,000 coins until it gets to a level of maybe 25 cents, 50 cents, $1, and things of that nature. So I'm excited to see where this goes overall. Very, very excited. What are all of the trade tickers? I mean, there's a lot of them, but we can put a list of all of them, but they're everywhere. Matt, it's official from CoinGecko. I know. I've been live for about an hour and a half, an hour and 40 minutes, and it is official. Uh, let's. We'll do that. It's official. And then let's change the thumbnail that we have here. Approved, and we'll make it as big as we possibly can, because that's what you have to do. All right, then we'll bring that over here. Boom, and boom. Perfect. Save. Let's go. Let's change this to whatever we need to change it to, and save. All right. So yeah, we have 574 people here, guys. Make sure you hit that like button. I would like to get to 400 likes. We're at 362 as of what it shows right now. Um, CNBC says not approved yet. I mean, everybody else is seeing that it is approved. This is the first time in the past 2 years where I generally feel some sort of hope. Really? I thought you were gonna say like happiness. Have you ever seen Pursuit of Happiness where he's like this part of this part is called happiness. Like made me tear up. Like actually being able to be happy. This is a really good movie, by the way. If you haven't seen Pursuit of Happiness, I recommend watching it. It'll tear you up a little bit, especially if you've been, you know, in like poor situations. If you were a child that was in poor situations, um, you were either homeless or just didn't have enough money to eat or anything like that. Uh, I'm eating a shoe if it's approved. That's how confident I am it's not. Interesting. How to buy Grok. So I buy Grok on Uniswap. Um, I bought it on Uniswap, and um, yeah, you can also get it on Bitmart as well. I mean, if you're seeing, how does that make sense? If you're saying that it's not approved, but then crypto.com talks about it's approved. You see Watcher Guru that talks about it's approved. Um, Will Smith was brilliant in it. Yeah, I believe, didn't he win? He either won an Oscar or was like runner up for like Oscar, for an Oscar in that. But that was an amazing role, an amazing movie. I haven't seen that movie in a long time. Erica doesn't like to watch it because it's sad. What's going on with Emmy? Oh, he won an Emmy for it? I thought you meant my dog, Emmy. Money should start trickling in, and then inward money will flood in by the end of January. Do you care to look at Ether Doge? I probably so not as much, but I will check it out maybe a little bit later. Let's get into that with in a little bit. Not right now. I think he won an Emmy from it. Can't wait for April. Burning burning the coins. Burning what coins? XRP? Just remind me later and we'll definitely dive into it. But don't think that I'll have the most positive attitude. It is something that does have um, Ether and Doge in it, meaning that it's not, it's never going to be above the price of Ether or Doge. It's just going to be something that may have a little bit of a push based off of it, depending on popularity right now. Pursuit of Happiness brings back rough memories for some and makes others thankful for what they have. Real tearjerker. I agree with you. And some people just feel very uncomfortable watching it because they've never gone through um, that situation, so they never even want to have to go through it mentally. And there are people around there like that. Um, is everyone just waiting for Gary on X to say something, or the SEC's page on X? I guess so. We're waiting on like kind of an official announcement. We've seen everybody really talk about how it has been approved. We go on X and we see nothing but like Bitcoin spot ETFs are approved, and everything's happening here, and all of this stuff, right? Come on, Gary Gensler, just say it. Admit your own website was hacked now. No one is trusting the BTC ETF is approved. Yeah, somebody's. No one is trusting it as I'm talking about it right now, and as we see um, all the comments on the BTC ETF. ETF approved. So someone says, here's a copy of the BTC ETF approval PDF, which should be backup after hours, or yeah, it should be backup after hours. I can't see any of that because the text would be too small, but there's the approval. Here's a video of the approval. People are posting the same thing. Um, so let's recap. Rally started from fake ETF approval months ago. Later, the SEC Twitter compromised and tweets fake ETF approval. FUD about CBOE withdrawing from spot ETF. Spot ETFs approved early. Every time you're just disappointed. ETH pumping on BTC ETF approval. Let's actually check um, Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is actually falling. I guess people don't think that it's approved, or maybe we're seeing a sell the news event. I don't know, but we're seeing Bitcoin that is diving a little bit. Let's check my different investments that I have here. So it looks like BNB is starting to get back to maybe a little bit of a normality. We're seeing a lot of other things that are green. XRP still not above my cost basis here. And you're also seeing AVAX that's still not above my cost basis. But Bitcoin has been diving down since I can't see the bottom of this page. But Bitcoin has been diving down. Let's check Ethereum really quick, because I know Ethereum was making a little bit of a move. Ethereum is currently up to 2,500. Yeah, Ethereum is definitely making a large move. I would have loved to have. I don't know why I didn't buy Ethereum. I bought Bitcoin for my Margex account. I bought Bitcoin, AVAX, Doge, ADA, Comp, Caspa, Sol, but I didn't get any ETH. And I've made money off of ETH, but I should have probably got ETH at like a 5x leverage. I'm not going to get it now because it's kind of running a little bit too much. So I'm not going to make that move. But yeah, it looks fantastic what's happening there. If we go over here and look at the overall market, let's see, we're currently at a $1.73 trillion market cap. We're seeing Ethereum that's up by 10%. Yeah, up to $2,518. Bitcoin still down on the day, up in the last hour though. Tether, that's staying the same. We're also seeing BNB that's staying kind of flat. Solana is down by 2%, still up 1% or 2% in the last hour. XRP is up 2% in the last hour as well. That's good to see. Cardano has been a big mover. That sucks because I moved my Grok kind of for that. So Bonk is up 8% in the last hour. Arbitrum is up 8% in the last hour. SEI is up 5.6% in the last hour. Beam has made a move, and I just talked about Beam earlier today. I don't know if I released the video yet. The video might have been just released at 4 o'clock, which was like kind of a gaming crypto video, just talking about things kind of all over the place, where you see things like Beam and Prime and Dega and other things, right? I like to look at certain places. Everyone is just waiting for Gary Gensler on X. Oh, I read that already. Guys, we have 774 people here. If you can hit the like button, I would greatly appreciate it. Would love to get to 500 likes at this point. That would be amazing. And if you guys want to sign up for Margex and start trading with leverage, again, I'm trading with 5x leverage, 10x leverage, 15x leverage. Use my link in the description or in the chat in order to sign up for it. And it's fairly simple, very easy to use, and you can gain a decent amount of money with it. Like, look at this position. It's ADA. I'm gaining $85 with it. And I went from where I invested an open price of 48 cents up to 53 cents where it currently is, and I'm up $85 on that play. Like, come on. Sometimes it's too easy, and I don't want to say it's too easy because then it ends up reversing on you. But yeah, definitely go ahead and check that out. Let's see. Is there any official statement yet? Gary waiting for Jim to come on at 5. Probably. Coin market cap. News on Coin Market Cap. Wait, you see the news on Coin Market Cap? Will the hack disrupt Bitcoin ETF approval? Do we see anything brand new? Justin, CBOE approves the following spot Bitcoin ETF for listing in the exchange pending the SEC approval. So ARC21 shares Bitcoin ETF has been approved. Are we seeing more? We're also seeing the Investico. We're seeing Van Eck. We're seeing Fidelity. So we're basically seeing everything that has been approved there based on Coin Market Cap coming up with coming up with the article or documents. Share the stream out, peeps. Let's get Matt to 1K viewers. That would be amazing. Quick question. Minimum price prediction for CRO. My minimum price prediction is definitely above $1. I'm looking at my minimum price where I'm going to take my initial investment is going to be about $1.25 to $1.50. So that's my minimum price prediction. When it comes to maximum, honestly, it's way above where some people would seem, possible, because it all depends on what could happen, and we don't know what could happen. And once we do see those things happen, it could open up that price. But let's just say max price prediction could be $4, up to about a $100 billion market cap, a little bit over that point. Let's just say that will be the case. XRP, run, Forest, run. Is it running? Is XRP making a move? Let's go back and check XRP really quick. Let's see. Nope, that's from 100 down or 100 up. We are seeing Bitcoin that's finally positive, I guess, but I guess it's from a 24-hour cutoff instead of seeing it rise, because it's currently at 46 or 45.7 thousand dollars. You're seeing Ethereum up 11% at 2,500. Let's see. Then you're seeing, what's happening here? Why did it go over? Then you're seeing Solana, that's up 2.5% in the last hour. It does look like XRP is running, and it's up to about 58 or 59 cents, meaning that hopefully I'm at a net positive. Yeah, Ethereum just looks amazing. Hopefully I'm at a net positive here for my XRP investment, which it doesn't. Oh, wait, yeah, I am. I am in a net positive. Almost everything is positive on this account. That is phenomenal. The only thing that's negative is BNB. It just hasn't really moved. Everything else is positive. You're seeing SHIB that's up by $2. You're seeing ADA that's up by $90. $13 for Dogecoin. Down $6 for BNB. Up $16 for comp. Up $14 for another comp position. 61 for Caspa. 47 for Sol. Let's see, $1 for AVAX, another dollar for XRP, and then up $143 for Bitcoin. So I'm up a lot, right? 100%, 89%, 46%, because I am trading with leverage here. Definitely go ahead and check out. Hopefully this does remain positive and stays insanely positive, but I'm really happy about this portfolio here. I only invested like maybe $50 here. I invested $18 in Bitcoin. I'm up $142. And as it does run, I'll be able to gain a lot more. SEC approved? Yes, we are seeing the ETFs that are approved. It's approved. CMC. Yes, Coin Market Cap breaks down a lot of it. Yeah, Ethereum up 9%, Bitcoin slightly down. I don't know why Bitcoin is reacting that way, but it's okay. But yeah, we're seeing, let's scroll over here. You're seeing Justin, CBOE, approves the following spot Bitcoin ETFs for listing on its exchange, pending SEC approval. This is pending SEC approval. This is not actually seeing that approval, but the approval documents are somewhere. Yes, crypto.com even mentioned it and talked about how it has been approved. And crypto.com wouldn't put out anything unless they know that that information is there as well. Great push to the upside. Van X says that says approved. It's approved. Nice. That's what I want to see. CNBC just confirmed. Let's put something out there. Not from that. It's confirmed. Bitcoin. Let me put a hashtag Bitcoin. ETF has been approved. And has been approved. Let's go. You know the deal. Scott, I need some emojis here. I need some rockets. Confirmed. I didn't put confirmed. There we go. What are we wanting to see now? Is a softening of the SEC's approach to the Ripple case. I would love to see that, but I don't know if that will be the case. Because right now the SEC has always been about Bitcoin, right? They've always been about taking everything off the shelf and just selling Bitcoin, basically. Like it's like you go into a store and the SEC is like, nope, we don't want anything else in this store. Just sell bread. If you don't sell bread, then we're gonna label you as violating securities and exchange laws, right? We're gonna say that you need to sell bread, or else you're gonna have to pay us large fines and stop trading immediately. That's basically what it is. So I don't know if we will see softening behind the XRP case, but I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that we'll see that. You have more viewers than around the block. Go, Matt. I don't know what that means, but thank you for. I appreciate that. Like around your block, or is that like around the blockchain? Why am I seeing other words? Dyslexia. Maybe that's what it is. Complete off topic, but Crypto Hex just had a $5 million burn. Did they? What did the price do? What that price do though? What that price do? We're seeing a $1.74 trillion market cap right now, up by 0.64%. We're seeing Bitcoin slightly flat, kind of down in the last hour. Ethereum is still up 2.6% in the last hour and 10% in the last 24 hours. So things are definitely moving there. BNB is up by 1%. I need to see that go above like 350. I want to see that go above 350 and, push a lot further. Solana up by about 2%. You're seeing XRP that's up by about 2% as well. That's pushing up to the 59 cent level. And honestly, that deserves to be way higher than that. Hey, currently it's 911. That's how many viewers we have here. Make sure you hit the like button, guys. If you could, it does help out with the channel, helps out supporting the channel. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot to me. Also, if you guys want to check out, if you're interested in joining the Patreon, feel free to join the Patreon where we talk about a lot of things leverage trading, especially as we're having all of this success within our Margex account. We're seeing 92% up, 26% up, 46% up. I am 29% and 2% down here, but I'm up 121% there in Caspa, up 600, 800% in BTC. So definitely go ahead and check that out. And if you guys want to sign up for Margex, feel free to sign up for Margex. The link is in the chat. It's a leverage trading platform to where you can buy and short the market on a 5x leverage up to 100x leverage, which honestly is pretty impressive. Let's look at some things that may be moving more aggressively in the top 100. We're seeing Arbitrum that's up by 31%, Rocket Pool up by 27%. It really hasn't changed, honestly. I was looking at this position as a newer play, but you're only seeing $14,000 worth of volume with a $2 billion market cap. That makes no sense whatsoever. Honestly, I don't understand it. So I kind of have to leave that one, but it is interesting to see that it has its own blockchain and that it's starting out at a $2 billion market cap. It's just the volume is not catching up there. I did want to go and look at maybe some, not only things that are trending, but also some bigger gainers and losers. So Larger gainers and losers within the entire market. Don't know what these positions are. Pawn coin is up by 204%. I like to see it with a higher volume. So blockchain brawlers apparently is seeing 163% with $20 million worth of volume. That could be interesting, sitting at a $1 million or $11 million market cap with $7 million worth of volume. Total 1 billion coins in circulating supply. Most of it is out there. Honestly, this looks pretty interesting. Let's see how many places. So KuCoin, OKX. It might be pretty early. I can't buy it on any platform, but I'm sure other people can. So yeah, that's very, very interesting. You can buy it on Ethereum, so you should be able to buy it on Uniswap, right? You should be able to buy it on Ethereum. But yeah, that looks interesting. I'll have to keep that in mind just to take a look at it for later. Matthew, what do you think about LMWR? What is LMWR? LMWR. We'll have to keep taking a look at the LimeWire. Let me first see what the market cap is. Sitting at a $24 million market cap. I mean, I was a big fan of LimeWire when I was, obviously younger, when I would download music legally. Let's just say it was legally that I was downloading music and videos that you can put on the like iPods and stuff like that, and the Zunes. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, when we talk about this position, currently I would say it's something that bothers me with the dilution that's in it. You'll probably see a bunch of dilution with it because you have 50 million versus the 910 million. So that's something you have to worry about. It is down 73% overall, and that's probably because of dilution. So watch out for that. That's something that would really bother me. Just as a quick look. Did you see Gary's statement? Did he put out something on Twitter? Or did he say something? Is there something on Twitter right now? Let's see. Bitcoin ETF. Maybe I'll look at that. Maybe you'll see Gary's statement there. SEC approves the Bitcoin ETF. Larry Fink walking into. No, I haven't seen a statement. What did he say? Did he say anything interesting? LimeWire was great. Took about 24 hours to burn a CD. Yeah. Still better than any other option you had, right? Buying it was just not an option. Margex put statement as well confirming. That's great to hear. On the SEC website. So then I should be able to click it as I go into the SEC. Give me a second. Where is it at? Bitcoin ETF. Statement regarding Commission's disapproval with the proposed rule change listed the trade. Okay, that's not it. I don't see the Gary's watching you. Yeah, earlier he got me out of here. He had to clean up my act a little bit. What that price do? That should be a shirt. I like that. That should be a shirt. Let me see if I have my shirts here. What that price do? Should I go like what without the H or what with the H? because it's like I could go what that price do, or I can go what that price do. I feel like that's probably the way to say that. So that's a good shirt. I like that. Um, Bitcoin's been approved, but Bitcoin going down. Um, yeah, like what's up with that? XRP or Ethereum and XRP ETFs next. That's why they pump. Maybe you're right. I hope you're right. Where is Ethereum? What is Ethereum? So Ethereum is kind of falling right now. So it did increase to about 15 or sorry, 25.20 before decreasing down, and now is at about 24.96, 24.97. Starting to pick back up to the 15 moving average and could honestly resist from that, but it doesn't seem like it holds any moving averages, honestly. Buy the rumor, sell the news. Come on, folks. Um, that's why they took it down. The XRP ETF, keep the tree up until next Christmas. I believe once altcoins have finished pumping, those gains will flow back into Bitcoin. Um, I mean, typically you see the gains, you see it flow. You see it flow both ways. So you're right, because what typically people do is when you talk about, like, say, the stock market, in my history of trading in the stock market, it's always been you have short-term trades that fund a lot of the longer-term trades. So when you make some decent money out of a more speculative play that makes you maybe multiple thousands of dollars or even hundreds of thousands, you throw a lot of that money into plays that you truly believe that are going to be consistent. Whether you're talking about ETFs, you're talking about REITs, you're talking about whatever, right? Something that's going to be a slow moving thing that may be paying you a certain amount per month or a certain amount per quarter, or something that you truly believe in that will have so much more growth potential. You know what position I'm mad about that I was going to buy and hold for a very long time that I didn't? And this is kind of off topic, completely off topic. It's Microsoft. I had the chance to, actually, I did own 10 shares of Microsoft at $30 when I was in college. And I think now it's at like 350 something, $370. And honestly, I was thinking about just continuing to buy Microsoft because I like Microsoft. And that was the dumbest move I've ever made by not investing into it for the long term. I was investing more short term. And I made money out of it, but I think I would have had money sitting aside by doing that, which would have been fantastic. But that's a whole nother story that you guys don't really want to hear about because you basically heard the whole thing there. Absolutely, man. Been here a minute. Fools that are selling will be buying back in at the highs, probably. Half off topic question. In the Philippines, Binance and other unregistered exchange platforms are set to be banned next month. Well, that's not good. It's not good for anybody that's holding cryptocurrency. And how are they going to be banned? How is that going to be enforced? You can be sure that if the rules allow it, they will deny. They will definitely apply for another ETF. 100%. If you're talking about like a different ETFs, I honestly think once you see the market flooded with different cryptocurrency ETFs, this is where you see a complete change up, right? Where the market now has a lot of stability and these gains that we're expected to see, these massive bull runs that we typically see, these massive fall offs, they will be no more because you're going to have a lot of people that are traditionalists that are buying into this position to hold it for a long period of time. And it's going to be probably massively controlled by the people with the most money. I mean, I hate to say it, but I think that's probably going to be the case. However, you're going to have new things that come up that are developed that are not going to be controlled right away. And maybe they'll be suppressed. Maybe they won't. Maybe some of the top tier exchanges will be owned by some of these institutions that we know and love. And by saying know and love, I mean we don't really love them at all. And we'll see that consistency again. Like, I do believe that we will see a lot of consistency in the future, and that's because of these ETFs. I had a chance to buy Bitcoin when it was at $10 and thought it was a dumb idea. I guess that was the dumb one. Yeah, I mean, I was talking to a Patreon member earlier today saying how I had a chance to buy Bitcoin at $2,000. I was only going to buy two, but I kept going back and forth where I was like, should I put it here or should I not? And honestly, if I would have, I probably wouldn't have been excited about that, but I could have bought um, two Bitcoin at that time. It was, again, it was like $2,000. It went up to like 20,000, down to 2,000. I was like, this is going to be interesting of what that can be. And I was wrong for not investing into it. My friend at the time did invest into it because he had more money than I did. I really, like a college student, I worked two jobs, but I was still paying for a lot of things like cars and things back at home and all of that stuff. So I didn't really have as much money to do so, but I did have money in my investment account. And I was like, I should probably transfer money to buy Bitcoin. If I did, I would have a lot, but it was also $4,000 that I would have risked as a college student. It's a lot. I wish I would have had the chance to buy it a lot sooner, but I didn't. So, really approved? Yes, they are really approved. It's been 100% confirmed that the Bitcoin spot ETFs are approved. They will be ready to trade tomorrow. Can you share your input on the Rune coin? I don't know if, wait, it's ringing a bell. It looks like Ethereum's back up to 2,500, which is great. Also, seeing Bitcoin that's looking a little bit more positive, or it's just running over the last 24 hours. That might be more of the case. The latter might be more of the case. Um, you're saying let's look into Rune, which is Thorchain. Got it. I've seen this move quite a bit. I never looked into it. Um, I've seen this move consistently, and I just always like run directly over it. Like, I'm not really paying attention to it at all. It's currently at a $1.6 billion market cap with $335 million worth of volume. Definitely has the popularity. Volume to market cap ratio 20%. You are seeing majority of the supply that is out there, so you don't have to worry about any type of dilution within it. In the last 7 days, it is down by 10%. The last month, it's down by 26%. The last year, it's up by 227%. So you missed a large opportunity to get into this at a way lower price, way lower market cap. But it doesn't really show. Let's see. I guess it does show a lot of price history of where this can go and where this has been. Hopefully, you're not seeing a major amount of dilution within it. Let's see. Um, I guess maybe a little bit of dilution here and here, because you can see as it is picking up, it's kind of you're seeing it pump up a little bit, so you're probably seeing a little bit of dilution, but not major to where it can truly affect everything. So the highest point was a $4 or $5 billion market cap. If my expectations within the crypto market kind of are correct, I typically see a 2 to 3x over what the all-time high was at the previous bull run, as long as it does stay relevant and has a lot of attention. And it looks like Thorchain does have quite a bit of push to and a lot of popularity with it. Honestly, I really don't know what it is and what it's used for, but it is available on an S tier exchange, on tier one exchanges, and then 96 other places to where you can purchase it, or other pairings that you can purchase it with. Um, that's rough, Surge. Okay, I thought you were telling me about it. So Thorchain is a decentralized liquidity protocol. Let me go back here. That allows users to easily exchange cryptocurrency assets across a range of networks, including Bitcoin, Ethereum, without losing full custody of their assets in the process. With Thorchain, users can simply swap one asset for another in a permissionless setting without needing to rely on order books or to source liquidity. Instead, market prices are maintained through a ratio of assets in a pool. See automated market makers. The native utility token for Thorchain is Rune. This is used as a base currency in the Thorchain ecosystem, and um, is also used for platform governance, security as a part of Thorchain's. Okay, so it sounds very interesting. I've never looked into it, honestly. I really haven't, and sounds really interesting. And I would have to probably explore it a little bit more. But when it comes to an investment perspective, um, I would say this definitely has a lot of potential to run. Definitely to a 10 or $15 billion market cap is what I'm assuming. Um, ETFs approved? Yes, the ETFs were approved. Um, we're seeing. Sorry, I wanted to go there. The ETFs were approved, and let me go back here. I don't want to go there, but what I do want to do is look at the SEC to see if they said anything on their official Twitter account, unless it's still hacked. It must be, because we're not seeing anything there. But we see something from crypto.com. We see a lot that's coming from others as well. Are you allowed to talk about ICP and being the only uncentralizable crypto? Or are you under their thumb too? Ah, man. Sometimes I don't get this place. I had a chance to buy Bitcoin at 60 cents, but needed to buy broccoli? Is that what you're saying? I don't know if you're saying broccoli. Buy Brocker and didn't want that. I don't know what Brocker is. The SEC giving the whales a chance to load up. What's your take on Moon River? I like Moon River. I have Moon River. I've been able to profit from Moon River twice with only a $12 investment. Broker. You needed a broker. Got you. I say, what's a broker? Drugs? What are you talking? Oh man, this is funny. You guys are funny. Um, a spot Bitcoin ETF approval for the SEC would just be the beginning for BTC ETF token. So what happens with BTC ETF token? So I don't know if you know, but BTC ETF token, um, basically after an approval of a spot Bitcoin ETF, which all of them have been approved, or majority of them have been approved, 11, uh, you now see at least 25%, or is it 25% or 5%? Something like that that's burned off. It's like 5 or 10% that's going to be burned off of that overall supply. So that's very interesting as you are holding BTC ETF token. So that's something there. Tells me to log out of Fidelity, so I have to log out of that. We are seeing 22 people that are over here on Rumble. If anybody wants to follow me on Rumble, please feel free to do so. We have 700 people that are here, and I would like to get to 700 followers on Rumble. It's not to say that we have to have 700 people follow at this moment. No, we're looking at 612 followers over on Rumble. If you want to go ahead and follow me, feel free to do so. We are currently live on Rumble as well. If you like this platform a lot better, we are over there. So definitely go ahead and check that out. Again, the link to that should be in the description. Also, we have an HD Access Patreon where you can get access to various YouTubers with over 1 million subscribers between us, where we talk about we have live streams every other week or 3 times a month, something like that, and they have live streams that they do individually. I pretty much do my live streams I've been doing my live streams for a long time, so these are the live streams that we have here. But if you want to go and join HG Access, again, the link is down below. Let me go ahead and put that or show what that looks like. Let's see. So yeah, if you want to go and join HG Access, which I believe there's over 1,000 members right now. Yeah, there's 1,221 members within here and 100 paid members or 98 paid members. So if you want to go and check out HG Access, feel free to go and look at them. There's a lot of different information that's over there, newer plays that we have, and just a lot of stuff. So definitely go ahead and check that out. How much Bitcoin ETF? Wait, how much will the Bitcoin ETF start at? I would assume it's going to be somewhere around like $25 or $50. That's probably where it's going to be. That's typically what you do see. I started a trading crypto solely because of your videos. Thank you for putting in the time for us. Yeah, no problem. You know, I'm here to help people learn about certain situations. If you can learn about things that I do wrong, learn what, others do wrong, and go through a lot of different stuff, I feel like it could be very beneficial to a lot of people. Sorry, I hear a child crying upstairs. Talk to us about the Bitcoin of Japan. You're talking about Jasmine Coin. Is that what you're talking about? Jasmine Coin is one of my favorite positions, right? I have 1,000,000 Jasmine Coins sitting over in my Coinbase wallet. That is currently, let's actually refresh this. Hopefully things are up quite a bit. It seems like it's up to $28,000 overall. So hopefully my XRP has been moving. We're also seeing Jasmine Coin that's up to $1,586, or it's up $1,586, currently up to $5,600. So yeah, I like this position. I'm a big fan of Jasmine Coin, the Bitcoin of Japan. Somebody says that knowing what it is. I'm really curious to hear your take on TRB. Radio silence this week after the dip. So yeah, I'm still a big fan of TRB. I went into TRB at a level of 159, and currently it's down to 119, I want to say. 119, where is it at? I had it over here. 119, 122 now, and it's sitting down $241. I wanted to buy more. If I had any type of new money, I would have bought more, but I don't have any brand new money to add to the markets, so I can't really buy any more. I would have bought another $1,000 worth to get me over 10, because I feel as though this can definitely be worth where it was and well above where it was. That hurt my elbow, and now I don't know what to do because I just hit my elbow on the desk and it hurt like a lot. Finally home. Can you check out Ladies? So I've looked at Ladies multiple times. I like Ladies, the position, my ladies, and the issue that I have with it is the fact that it really doesn't have anything behind it besides the hype behind Elon Musk saying what he said about Milady, right? So yeah, give me a second. Let me see what this lady is crying about up there. I haven't seen her in a second. I haven't seen her in a while. So we got 700 people here, guys. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And again, if you guys want to sign up for Margex, feel free to do so. Let me go up there and check to see what's happening with her, and I'll be right back down. It is getting closer to dinner time for me and my family, which Eric already has stuff made, but I'll be All right. So we still got 474 people here. I appreciate you guys for being here with 500, almost 600 likes. So hit that like button. I would greatly appreciate it. I don't know how many times I say that in a day, but I know I say it a lot. This ETF approval is the green light, I believe, for crypto to become the norm in everyone's life. Cash truly will be dead. I don't know if cash will be dead, but I think crypto will definitely take over as kind of that main player or the main use. Like how we have credit cards, we still have cash that's underlying, or not credit cards, but in the debit cards, we're using cashless, payments, even though it's kind of backed by the physical cash. We would be seeing now cryptocurrency that is not that, right? Fire King, thank you for being a member for 31 months. I appreciate it. And also, Brian, thank you for becoming an early access member. I appreciate that quite a bit. Again, with the early access membership, you get access to every video that we do produce and an early visual on that. All I have to do is, I provide it for that one tier and anything above it. So that tier, as well as profits member, you also get early access as well. I do appreciate you, Brian, for becoming an early access member. Join the channel, peeps. Help Matt feed his children. Help me feed my children. We just can't let crypto go away. Its original goal, staying DeFi. Very true. It will eventually get to that point, but it may be, I don't know, it may be tougher as we start to see, financial institutions kind of control it a little bit. And hopefully that's not the case. Matt, where can you see Pepe going from here with the ETFs being approved? I mean, the ETFs really don't matter for Pepe or any type of meme play. But as you see money that's flowing out from a lot of these larger, plays like Ethereum and Bitcoin, a lot of the more consistent players or the use case investments, you're going to see money that's trickling down into other investments, and not just other use case investments, also other meme coin investments, things that have a lot of hype behind it. Now, this is going to be not from the ETFs itself, because ETFs will be consistently invested into for the long term, and people won't touch them. But when it comes to people investing outside of the ETFs into Bitcoin, you're going to see a lot of that money that is now trickling down to some of the altcoins and some of the meme coins and some of the more popular or risky plays, because they have room to do so, right? And then when they make money from these risky plays, it'll flow right back to Bitcoin, which the cycle will really start all over again. Hi, Matt. Did I get scammed by Bencoin? It went up by 30K% last week, and I made a ton of money. But when I try to cash out, it says not worth that much. And I'm losing my mind. So I don't know what happened with it. But if it says like you can't cash out or it's not worth that much, then that's obviously not the best sign in the world. I'm trying to think of what that could be, because typically, like, I'm thinking like, oh, if you can't sell in a certain place, maybe it's the fact that the liquidity has to be, or the what the heck is it called, where you have a tax and the slippage. The slippage has to be different, but that's not the case there, because it's saying it's not worth that much. Is it tradable? Where are you trading it at? Is it on MetaMask or Trust Wallet? BTC2 meme on MEXC. Yeah, out of pocket variety show asks the same thing. Like, what are you trading on? Ben did a migration back in October 2023. Coinbase wallet. Were you a part of the migration that they may have done? Because again, I'm completely blind to this situation. Just trying to figure out what's going on. The lawnmower man. Good morning from Australia. Good morning to you as well. I got 12 bucks on XAI. The balance is 919,000%. Is that what you're, or no, sorry. 12 bucks and it's at $919 or 6,600%. That's pretty cool. That's great, honestly. Um, did the SEC site say approved? Then it don't count. So that from what I understand, right, the SEC site kind of crashed because everybody was trying to access any type of documents, right? But you have various sources that are coming out and talking about how everything is approved. Typically, you would see that somebody would deny that it has been approved, right? They would deny the fact that it has happened or whatever, right? You see crypto.com, you see Watcher Guru, you see everybody on Twitter that's talking about the approval, showing different documents of the approval. You also have CNBC that also confirmed it live on TV that things have been approved. But yeah, that's what we're seeing. I missed the migration too, and the price shows is V1. Oh well. Oh, okay, so it says swap. It's worth 0.0245 instead of 20 ETH. I missed the migration too. The price shows V1 Ben. I've held it since May, not sure. Okay, so I don't know what to make of that. I never invested into Ben. But again, like someone said, they had a migration, and maybe if you weren't part of that migration, you might not be able to sell because it might not be worth what it's saying that it's worth. You know, what do you think the ETF could hit number wise? 1K, 20K, 30K? No. ETFs are consistent movers to where people are investing into it, and it's more about the fund rather than Bitcoin itself. Bitcoin has the growth, and whatever people are receiving within that growth, it could be 2%, 3%. That's basically what you will see the movement of in the ETF, going from about $25 that people are investing into that ETF, growing probably 1% consistently. And I think in the beginning, you might see more fluctuation than what you were hoping for, right? You may see it go from 25 down to 20, back up to 25, up to 27, down to 19, and then you'll start to see it, kind of level out. But typically it's a buy and hold situation. And as you see more money that's flowing into Bitcoin for the long term, you're going to see more consistency. So, um, yeah, that's what I think. So if it's starting at $25, which I would assume that would be the case, um, you're going to see that people invest into it and they're not going to own one full Bitcoin. They're owning one full share of um, FBTC, or they're owning one full share of HODL. But they won't own one full share of Bitcoin. It's just investing into the fund, which is investing into Bitcoin. Does that make sense? So I don't think the Bitcoin ETF is going to reach $1,000 or $20,000. Um, but I will invest into it for the long term. So Bitcoin ETF is not Bitcoin. It is not going to perform like Bitcoin, even though it's going to be, you know, purely investing into Bitcoin. It's not going to perform just like Bitcoin. Maybe percentage wise, um, but we'll see how all that does factor into it. I don't think I'll be sleeping much tonight. It's 10 p.m. in Ireland now. I'm only gonna be live for maybe like a couple more minutes. We got dinner time that's coming up soon. I do like being live with you guys, the 500 people that are here, 600 people, the 600 likes. I do like being live with you guys and just having a conversation. And I feel like there's gonna be more and more and I may even be live later tonight. I don't know. I might not sleep tonight, and I might be awake all night with these live streams. Just because, I do like talking about the crypto market and seeing where the crypto market is. But yeah, if you guys want to sign up for Margex and start trading with Margex, feel free to use my link in the description. We're currently positive on every single investment. Every single investment in this portfolio is positive. That is phenomenal. You're seeing Shiba Inu that's up by 45%, 135% for ADA, 62% for Dogecoin, 3% for BNB, 70% for Compound, 114% for Compound here, 124%, 106%, 20% there, 12% here, 862% for Bitcoin. So everything is up within this Margex portfolio. And that's because I'm trading at a 5x leverage with lower prices. And honestly, when we look at the liquidity that could happen or the liquidation point, it's way lower, right? $44 for Compound. You're seeing $28 for AVAX versus the $38 that it's at. 46 cents. You're seeing 60 cents for XRP, which is honestly running quite a bit. Yeah, I'm hype about those. Again, if you guys want to sign up for Margex, the link is in the chat where you can trade. Just be careful because when you trade at a 5x or when you trade at a 100x leverage, it could be insanely risky. That's why when I trade at 100x leverage, I'm doing it with a very small amount, which would be, you can see down here is BTC at 99x leverage. And that was at a price of 42,300, which is currently at 46. So I try to give myself a lot of room and make sure I'm at the bottoms if I am going to trade at 100x leverage, and it's only with $18 that I started with. Also, let's see, is Grok making a move anytime soon? So Grok is up to about 55% of a penny. Would love to see that grow as well. Shiba going to drop a zero. Keep pumping. Is Shiba making a move? We'll have to check that out really quick. So yeah, the entire crypto market. Let's refresh this. $1.73 trillion market cap. Bitcoin's finally making some positive moves. Ethereum approaching the 2,600 level. BNB is also making a move. It's up to 305. Solana is up above the 100 mark. It's at 102. XRP up to 60 cents again, 61 cents or so, up 6%. Cardano's up 10%.
Jeremy A. donated $4.99 through Super Chat. This further solidifies Web3 crypto as legitimate in the eyes of the mainstream. We have officially crossed the "and then we win" scenario.
Yeah, I would agree with you, Jeremy. Thank you for the super chat, by the way. But yeah, I would agree with you. This definitely solidifies the Web3 and crypto as a legitimate, as a legitimate form of currency, an investment, store of value, whatever we're looking at, right? Like it definitely is as legitimate as we want it to be. Like I'm excited for what crypto will be. I'm excited for how it will be used. Is Cardano coming down in price or no? That's sitting at 56 cents. Wow. So yeah, I'm excited for what it will be or how it will be used, what it will be used for. Like I just want to stay live the whole time and see what happens with crypto because it's getting better and better every second that we stay live. It just looks fantastic. Crypto is running. Crypto looks amazing. I'm excited for what it will be. Are we doing a 24-hour live stream? I don't know. I'm hungry and I think my kids want to see me. But you know what? Crypto is fantastic right now. They see me every day. They don't need me. I'm just joking. Go to the SEC website to news/statements. There's today the commission approved the listing and trading of a number of spot Bitcoin ETF traded, exchange traded products, shares. So that's good. We'll have to look at that, but we already have confirmation from everybody. Twinner, thank you for stopping by. Gold, EGLD. What is that? Take profit? Should you take profit? If you want to take profit, you can take profit in whatever you want.
Donated $1.99 through Super Chat.
Well, thank you for that super chat, Crypto Smarts. I appreciate it. I disagree a little bit. If you asked 20 people in real life what their feelings are about investing in crypto, most still see it as a scam. Yeah, you still will see that. You'll see a lot of people that still see it as that, but it solidifies its like kind of legitimacy, right? You'll still see people that see it as a scam, but what you will see is that people are starting to invest into those ETFs and believing it a little bit more, but they don't want to invest into it directly. What you will see is a lot of people don't believe in real estate, but they will invest in a lot of REITs. And the reason why they do that is because they believe in the real estate market, but they don't want to invest directly into the real estate market, if you know what I mean. So that's kind of what you are going to see here. And you're going to see that for the longest time, but you're going to see people that start to inch their way into owning crypto themselves, using crypto themselves, especially as we start using it as a form of payment. So we're baby stepping our way to there, but this is a large step to bringing a lot of traditionalists into the scene, believing in crypto, at least at a small capacity. Why is nobody talking about Arbitrum? It's a really good project to consider with a decent market cap. I think you're right. I like that play, but the only thing that I don't like is the fact that they have 12% of the supply that's released. But as I went through a live stream, or sorry, a conversation today, I learned that only 2% of that supply is going to be released every year, which honestly is only a 2% inflation. Nobody wants any inflation, but you will see a 2% inflation to the price, but that's not ridiculous. Like what you would think would happen if you have, 80+%, 88% that's ready to be released, you would think that all of a sudden you see a high price and they're going to release everything. Well, that's not the case here, right? You're going to see only 2%. So it opens your eyes to many different years to where you're not going to see a major impact based on how much is added, but more of a major impact based on what it's used for. So Arbitrum is definitely something that I will keep my eye on. I do have a little bit of it, and I want to buy more just on that thought process alone. I don't care for the Bitcoin ETF. Seems like there's one chart that shows the bull run longer, but probably means it's been here since you said in November. I'm not sure I understand what you mean. XRP is on fire. XRP is sort of on fire. It is up 6% on the day. Again, my entire Margex portfolio is green, and this feels fantastic. Right, I want to update everybody in the Patreon to show where things are currently, because I didn't update everybody this week, and this will be a perfect time to update everybody because everything looks freaking amazing. Some things are up $6, some things are up $137, and it's up 142%. So I'll take that any day of the week. Go ADA and Adam. The sky are the limits. Let's check out what my positions are doing over here. So it looks like we're approaching that $30,000 mark, even though I moved some money over to MetaMask and now have Grok. So again, you're seeing a lot of things that are positive today. Harvest Finance is up by 10%. XRP is up by 6%. Jasmine is up by 8%. Great to see. Take that. New sub, saw you were live among the other channels, and liking what I'm hearing. Well, thank you. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate that. You know, it means the world to me, especially, you know, just even putting that in writing, because some people will appreciate it from afar. And I appreciate you appreciating me. Gala, what's going on with Gala? What is happening with Gala? This is good. What is good? I am starving. Reading pulled chicken today, barbecue pulled chicken today, and I'm excited for that with the rolls, the King's Hawaiian rolls. Whew. And we got the Stubbs sweet and sticky barbecue sauce or whatever that is. Oh, it's killing me every time I think about it. Oh, the pump is good. Let me check out Gala. We were just talking about Gala earlier today. I don't really have um, much Gala. I have Gala version 1 over on Coinbase, which I can't do anything with, but it's currently at 27 or 2.7 cents. And you're seeing it at a $754 million market cap with $103 million worth of volume. I think Gala is going to be a game changer in the gaming space. I really do. I really do think it's going to be a game changer in the gaming space. Yes, it's only worth 753 million, while you see some others like even Beam that's up to an almost $1 billion market cap, and some other ones as well. But I think Gala is definitely going to be a game changer. I like Beam though. I talked about that in one of my last videos, how Beam is a good play. And I only have a little bit of it because I can only get it on like Uniswap, but I want to buy more. Stubbs is good for show. You could do anything with King's Hawaiian sweet rolls. Yeah, the other time we made like steak. We made like steak sandwiches with onions and stuff, and we cut it, and then we put all the steak in there. We put that on top. We put the cheese and everything. Oh man, that was the best thing. We had like a brunch thing, and everybody loved those brunch steak sandwiches. Besides the kids didn't like steak, but now I think Harper does, and Hayden, I don't think she can chew it. Make a video about ICP. I haven't made a video about ICP in a while. New millionaires will be around, guys. Don't panic and keep your state of mind solid. Agreed. XRP is at 61. Is it? Let's go over here. So it looks like Ethereum is up to 2,500 or approaching the 2,600 level. Let's look at XRP, which is currently at 61, and it is climbing. It's climbing quite a bit. Let's see how much I'm up on that position. XRP from 58 to 61, I'm up $60 on that, 21%. I could be up so much more, but I'm glad that I did only a 5x and I didn't do more than that. And I'm sitting at a full liquidation price of 46 cents because this brings me up to all new levels. But yeah, I think I got to get out of here. I'm starving. I need food. Did the ETFs get approved? Yes, they did get approved. I confirm it. On my Twitter, I confirm it. Crypto.com confirms it. CNBC confirms it. The SEC website confirms it. Everybody confirms it that various spot Bitcoin ETFs are approved and will be available for trading tomorrow. That's why we're seeing the market flying. That's why we're seeing everything that's really making a positive move right now. And hopefully it holds that positivity or blows up completely. I would love to see that happen while I'm not looking at it. Obviously, I would love to see it happen while I am looking at it so that we can see a lot of people come through the live stream and we talk about this. And, you know, we have a bunch of people that are interested in it. Is Atom flying? Atom is flying, you say. It's up by 7%. It's up to $10.45 is what I'm seeing. Let's see. Yeah, up to $10.47. That's great. fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. All right, guys. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. We got 560 people here. Before I finish this outro, I would love to get to 700 likes. So if you could definitely make that move and help me get to 700 likes, I would appreciate it so very much. But make sure you guys go and take some time to check out my personal Patreon if you want to start leverage trading as well as communicate with me directly. Feel free to do so. You can sign up for the $10 level, the profit hands level, to where you get all of the different market updates. You'll get different buy alerts. You'll get different, like if I decide to buy something or whatever, and then you'll also get access to the community's chats within it. And I think those are beneficial because we can just talk back and forth. You can also see the community as well in there. So definitely check that out. And also you can check out the HGA. You can check out the HG Access Discord group and Patreon. They have a lot of stuff going for them. And I'm also included in there. We can have live streams and all different types of stuff. So feel free to check that out. And don't forget about Margex. If you guys want to sign up for Margex, I'm going to be doing an update over on my Patreon to show what this process has been for me and, go from there. So definitely go ahead and check out Margex. The link is in the chat to sign up and start leverage trading today. But guys, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you so much for watching. People on YouTube, people on X, on Rumble, on Twitch, on Kick. I appreciate all of you guys for watching. Thank you for taking this time to go through these approvals with me. It's great that we have this approval or multiple approvals. And hopefully we can see this create a ton of bullish momentum within the markets. We'll try and maybe we'll revisit this and we'll be live later today at night, all the way through the night. I'm not sure. But have a good rest of your day. And hopefully you enjoy your dinner, breakfast, lunch, whatever time zone it is for you. But I'm going to get out of here and I'll catch you guys in the next one.